Welcome everybody. We are continuing to look at the memes that are posted on the Discord, the League of Legends memes. Last time we stopped right about here, I believe. Yep, this was the last one. So we are gonna keep going, just keep going one by one through these once again. So the rules are simple. This is you laugh, you lose. If you lose, you know the rules. You need to like the video, you need to share the video. If you're not subscribed, you need to subscribe to the channel, and you need to comment in the comment section which of these actually made you laugh. Which of these broke you down. Which one was it? Let me know. All right, and with that being said, let's begin, shall we? Therapist. Mordekaisa isn't real. It can't hurt you. Mordekaisa. I gotta say, I don't know if it's the project skin that's recent, but I feel like Mordekaisers these days are really strong. I don't know if it's because of the skins. I didn't actually look at like the patch notes or anything. I'm not sure if Mordekaiser got buffed, but I feel like Mordekaiser is just literally running everybody over. Aha. Okay, I see what's happening. Someone is shipping these two. It's Kane and Akali. I mean, if you've read the Z comic, it's somewhat possible of a ship. It's one of those Romeo and Juliet, if they were to come together. Who did this? Who did this? I'm pretty sure this is a cursed image. How do you even make Draven's face look like that? Like the little cheeky cheeks. This made me smile, even though it's a little bit disturbing. In kindness, there's evil. In evil, there's kindness. Why is that Lulu? Perfectly balanced is Kindred. Pure kindness is Talia. And then there's this. Okay? I'm sure whichever champion you particularly dislike, you can probably put them in here. Actually, I kind of agree with the Lulu assessment here. Some people would probably put Zoe here, and whatever other abomination that you believe is even worse than Teemo. What gives people feelings of power? Money, status, and 3 people giving you an honor, which would make you the most honored person on your team, of course. I mean, I don't really know if it gives me feelings of power as much as it gives me feelings of assurance. You know, it's like, oh, hey, if I get at least 3 honors, that means I did well. Like, but it's kind of like a little pat on the back, but it's not like, wow, look at me, you know? Your team can't end the game quickly in Nexus Blitz. Your Nexus, fine, I'll do it myself. I'm pretty sure I've seen this before. I'm pretty sure because this doesn't look new to me. I think I've seen this. But yeah, Nexus Blitz, guys. 144p, 1080p. That is true. Also, this is a Pop-Tart, right? It is a Pop-Tart, I'm pretty sure. Too relatable. Too relatable. But honestly, the ADC should have given at least 1 honor to the support, don't you think? It looks like the support doesn't have any honors here. Like, at least the ADC, come on. Come on. How much money have I spent in League of Legends? Are you looking to find out how much money you have spent in League of Legends? Well, you have come to the right place. Here's how much you have spent in League of Legends. $100. Listen, this thing, you cannot count in money how much time you also invested in this game. So my advice is, if you're looking for a reason to stay away from the game or to quit the game, then by all means go to this website. It's, by the way, it's official League thing, so they will provide you the accurate number. You can. But League of Legends is not free, guys. I mean, it's free to download, it's free to start, but if you count time as money, it's not free at all. And if you are looking for motivation to stay in the game, then I would say stay away from this because it's gonna make you realize things. My bot lane crying for gank just after they left the base. Me getting my first red. I really like Sivir's face here. Oh my goodness. The Rengar, though, really looks like the kitty. The original kitty. I don't know, so far we've looked at these memes. The memes so far, none of them are making me like really laugh out loud. Let's see if any of them will actually make me laugh out loud. Me leaving the enemy's jungle with his red buff. Enemy jungler entering his jungle with my blue buff. Yep, that happens. At least they've seen each other. They've acknowledged the fact. You thought it was Ezreal bot. It was me, Nico. Why does she have this freakish face? Is this a reference? This must be a reference. It's a JoJo reference? Okay. Yeah. You can't just come into my life, make me feel special, and then say you play League. This is a little bit funny. Actually. This is kind of funny. I kind of want to laugh here. I mean, the only girl who would say that is someone who herself doesn't play any games. I'd be pretty happy to find out that somebody plays League. My teammate on 17 kills, me hiding in the bush. Haha, yes, die trash. Oh my goodness. And you're sitting in the bush, leeching XP. Unless we're talking about some sort of river skirmish, then maybe. How I feel after using mute all. Listen. Very, very useful. Okay. One thing, maybe, I wouldn't recommend necessarily muting absolutely everything, but you definitely don't need chat to play fine, but you do need pings from time to time to communicate with your team. You can do everything with pings and everything is just peachy great when all you have is pings. And if someone is abusing them, then you take them away. When your team is arguing about a champion pick, so you ban that champion. Modern problems require modern solutions. Or your enemy bans that champion, and then you don't even have to get your hands dirty. I just died. Get on the bleeping objective. Heal me. Well, this match is lost. At least you guys have voice comm. I just wonder, you know how League is a 5v5, right? It's PvP. How come you're on your team and you're not able to use voice comm? Like, I don't know if it's like something intentional or it's just League doesn't want to get into the logistics of matching random people with voice comms, but like shooter games do that. You can do that. I don't know why in League you can't. To be honest, I would not want a League with voice comm. Imagine how toxic it would be. I don't know. It's an interesting phenomenon because when people actually hear their voices, like of course you will always have people who don't care about what they sound like, what they look like, so they will say a bunch of things and you can mute them, right? But I feel like the majority of people that feel free to say trash in chat will not actually do that when they have to use their own voice to do it. Maybe because of the pings? I mean, maybe, but wouldn't you have the same argument for other games as well that do use voice comms? League PC player, Wild Rift, Teemo with dash, laner with smite, wrong itemization, no one warding, no bans. That is kind of true. That is actually kind of true. And what? Teemo has a dash? Teemo has a dash in Wild Rift? Is that like built into his kit there? I think they once said it was also creating a big disadvantage for people not using voice comms and that people might get flamed for not using voice comms in itself. I guess, I mean, there are logical reasons not to use voice comms, but at the same time, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Farm with auto attacks. Farm with your burst. Farm with your ult. Farm with smite. Farm with Kog'Maw passive. I mean, isn't that what Sion does as well with his passive? I've seen many Sions like when they die, instead of like running at their enemy trying to hit them, they know it's kind of useless. So they just go and they just farm. We did it! We time traveled! But to what year? Let me ask that jungler over there. How are this year's jungle changes? Right, effed up. Junglers need more gold and XP revert, all the changes. Could be any year, to be honest. That is very true. The jungle changes literally 3 or 2 times at least a year. Did they already make the recent changes? They're like trying to make it more beginner friendly. Beginner friendly, how far you can tether each camp and then catch up XP and stuff like that, which shouldn't necessarily hurt better players, but should make it easier for noobs to start playing in the jungle, which maybe is a good idea because a lot of times, I'd say like 60% of the time when I get into a game, and like right now I'm in silver, right? And 60% of the time, whoever's in the jungle, they're like, hey, anyone want to swap? Because they're not actually a jungle main. And sometimes they're like, guys, I'm going disco Nunu basically. I don't want to be in the jungle. Someone needs to do it for me. Or if no one wants to do it, then I'm trolling. Like, that actually happens. Right. Use pings to keep your teammates informed or make suggestions. Shut down and me and friends. Yep, that's what people use pings for. Also, since I started playing Blitzcrank, every time you miss a hook, expect a few pings. Just build immunity, okay? to those pings. Okay, let's hope this doesn't have music. Okay, I turned the volume off so that we can appreciate this without the copyright infringement here. But it's good thing you have friends who can carry you. Riot. You new here? Me with 15 banned accounts. Not exactly. That's kind of funny. That's funny. That made me laugh. Yeah. Riot lets people make new accounts, and they probably will never stop letting people make new accounts, because if they do that, then that's a lot less money than they could have been making. Me. Mom, can I have KDA Kaisa? Mom. No, we have KDA Kaisa at home. KDA Kaisa at home. I don't know why this is so funny to me, but I remember seeing this performance though. I watched Worlds last year. I mean, it was in a way underwhelming. Part of it was because, not necessarily because it was bad, but just because there weren't really that many people there. So you didn't really get much reaction, like because of Corona restrictions and everything. Also, like the artists, the singers themselves were not there. The only one who was there was the singer who sings for Seraphine. And so all the other KDA members, they were all holograms, right? Let's just say they looked okay, all right. Sums up that opening ceremony perfectly. Dodge the passive, dodge the third auto, dodge the fourth auto, dodge the fifth auto, dodge every auto, dodge the game. I mean, of course, it has to be Yasuo, the ultimate dodge. You could also put Nunu with cleanse and ghost. That also works. Or a Yumi with a smite. Honestly though, with the Yasuo, I'm not sure if it necessarily means that you dodge the game. First of all, you need to determine, is this Yasuo on your team or on the enemy team? If it's on your team, then you need to maybe go on OPGG and check out how they've been playing Yasuo, whether they've been playing Yasuo at all. And if this is not their first time playing Yasuo, how did they perform in other games before that? And then maybe you can make a more informed decision. Stop blaming everyone for all of your problems. Pick one person you hate and blame them for everything. Jungler. I think the best thing to do, you know, in a wholesome world is stop blaming others. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. What are the two worst possible things that can happen? Number one, you're not improving. And number two, your jungler becomes angry and just goes AFK farming and doesn't ever help you. But second best is blaming the jungler. I guess that's true. My reaction when I escape a gank in League of Legends. Gentlemen, you will always remember this as the day you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow. Legendary. I mean, the first movie was great. I liked the first movie. I don't know how you feel about Pirates of the Caribbean, but I really liked the first movie. I remember when it came out when I was a kid, and it was fun. When Darius uses Ghost and steals 20% of the target's movement speed for 3 seconds. Our Ghost. Oh, this communist Bugs Bunny is really funny. So I'm guessing in this case, he's against Malphite, right? When Teemo saves your life with the mushroom. Thanks, Satan. Honestly, Teemo is not that bad. Moms be like, pause the game. There's quite a lot going on here, and I'm not exactly sure what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I am seeing this person on the red team almost dead, and 3 people from the blue team. Then there's just Ward just hanging out here. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's happening here, but it's clearly possible, guys. It's clearly possible. Listen to your mom. I'm Jarvan. I'm helping right inside Anivia's ult. That happens. A lot of times you start with your ult and then the enemy Anivia catches up on it and follows. So it's not technically your fault, right? It's just that things happen. Things happen. What we wanted, what we got. I kind of agree, all right? I thought that the Ruined King is going to be a little bit kind of like Mordekaiser. Like, that's the image that I had in my mind because, you know, of the item, like the Blade of the Ruined King. And I thought that, like, he's going to look old, he's going to have a beard. He's gonna look really angry and what else? Wrathful, big and bulky maybe. But we got ourselves an emo boy. That's what we got. It's really funny. Actually, I did not expect. When Viego came out and everyone was like, wait, this is the Ruined King? When you use ulti on Shaco clone, you look like a clown yourself. That's a nice cosplay though. I like it. Wild Rift players entering PC League of Legends. Colorized. Is that your experience, guys? Because I feel like most Wild Rift players actually were on League PC and then came to Wild Rift. That's how it is for me, or it was for me. So let me know if you actually started playing League in Wild Rift and then you made the transition, or you decided to try PC. How was it for you? Is this actually accurate? All right, let's do 2 more. How about that? 2 more. Trade offer. I receive 1.7 billion US dollars. You receive a client that works sometimes. I mean, we all know where the billions of dollars go, right? They go into Lux skins and KDA and the pro games, but not really the client. Also, remember in the MSI, there was one Shelly, like there was a Shelly charge, and then she bumps into the turret, but does absolutely 0 damage to the turret, and then they pause the game because of it, and then it's like, aha. Well, looks like Riot didn't fix this bug. All right, last one. Master Yi getting a penta. The entire team. Not impressed. I mean, it also depends on what actually happened prior to the penta, right? So if the rest of the team was fighting and they were dying, and then they sacrificed their life for, the cause, and then the enemy team is all like this much HP, and then Master Yi just goes in and just... then I would agree with the not impressed part. It's like, well, this is his job, to come and clean up after everybody. But if he managed to get a pentakill without his enemy team, without his entire team assisting, then this might actually be pretty impressive to me, at least. How about new Mundo cosplay? Guys, let's not go off the deep end just yet, all right? Let's not go there just yet. We still have this goal right here, all right? We still have this goal for the mukbang, okay? Let's finish that first. How about that? But anyways, guys, those were the memes this time around. How did you like them? Were there any ones that made you really laugh out loud? Honestly, I think for me, the one that was pretty funny was the Kaisa one. Actually, this Ruined King was pretty funny too. There were a bunch of funny ones, and a bunch of ones that just made me smile. Yeah, this one. This one was... This probably got me the most. I don't know, probably because I actually watched that opening ceremony and I remember how underwhelming it was. But what about you guys? Did any one of these make you laugh at all? Let me know in the comments. And I guess I will see you in the next episode.